Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today I thought I'd do something a little different. And so the question that I'm asking of the tarot and the oracle decks is what is catapulting us on this twin flame journey? What is really bringing us to new heights? And so I wanted to share that with you. I actually pulled the cards beforehand to share that with you because I think it's really really good advice to catapult us all on this twin flame journey. So I really like it. So I wanted to share it with everyone. And then I thought it'd be fun to play with the angel board. Okay. So I'm just going to pull 3 questions that maybe some of you might want to know. And then we're going to do the angel board with some answers on that. And then we're going to pull some messages from your twin flames to you. Okay. So I wanted to start with what is catapulting everyone. Okay, so the first card we got is let yourself receive. Okay, that is going to catapult you on this twin flame journey. Okay, and it says allow others to give you loving care, receive without guilt or apologies, because I think a lot of us are more givers. We have a tough time receiving. So I'm just going to read a little bit more and I really want you to feel into this, okay, to help you catapult. Okay, it says, might need glasses. It says, you're a giver and you help others in so many ways. Most of the time, you truly enjoy giving. So when you let others give to you, they experience the joy of giving. You give them a gift each time you're a gracious receiver. By receiving, you replenish yourself and balance the male and female energies within and around you. By allowing yourself to receive, you swim in the flow of life, which washes away stagnant energy, bringing in new forms of abundance, creative ideas, and all types of opportunities. Even the simplest act of receiving is healing, and it is a powerful step in the manifestation process. I think a lot of you needed to hear that. Okay, and then the next message we got. Really, again, feel into this. Okay, I only pulled 3 or 4 here. Okay, the next one is Spirit of Spring. It's freedom, action, power. Okay. This is about growth. You are a part of the next step on this planet, and you must make true and real within that world the ideas which now arise within you. For the spirit of spring is urging you to recreate the world anew, to initiate the ideas, and to fulfill the promise of conception. You have work to do, dear one, a vocation to fulfill, and it is beyond the numbing plod of the slave machine that can be our culture. You have more to give than that. It is pushing you to the limitations that seem to be all about you. You are free to make your life your garden, free to become free to become what your nature has destined you to be, free to make wild the life that forces within the paradigms we prefer to enslave for their purposes. The power of pure, fresh, sweet life is within you. Let it pour through you, arise up out of you, take root in your soul and blossom through words and actions, choices and commitments. Do not hesitate. The time for action and growth is now. Touch your life as she does, for you are her and she is you. And once this is recognized, you can never be taken prisoner again. So your illumination, okay, your affirmation is when I grow and act, I free not only myself, but all around me are freed in return. So it's about freeing yourself. Okay, so free yourself from what culture expects of you, free yourself from old programming, free yourself of what others tell you what life should look like, and build your own world. And as you free yourself in every area of your life, you are freeing everyone else. Okay, because you are a pioneer. All right, and then this one is called Kapha. Okay. And again, please feel into this and really look at this card and see what you feel. Okay, this one says, you are grounded into Earth's energy and carry its subtle calmness, which makes others naturally gravitate towards you. You bring peace, understanding, and comfort to your community and are a shoulder anyone can lean on. You embody Earth's wisdom and are anchored to her vast life force. You may have created a life or are envisioning one that will bring you great contentment and stability, a true home surrounded by people you love. You do not need to search for more. The deepest peace you will find is where you are. Just remember never to become too attached to anything, as all is temporary. Okay, you do not need to search for more. Where you're at is beautiful. Where you are already at is peaceful. Where you are at is everything. You never need more. You are where you're supposed to be. Really feel into that. Feel that freedom. Feel that freedom of you don't need to do anymore. You don't need to gain anymore. You don't need to have anymore. You don't need to meet anyone. You don't need to be loved by anyone. You are like right where you're supposed to be and you have everything and you are at peace. Really feel into that freedom. Okay. Okay, and then the last card is the unseen. I pulled this one, and it's funny because I always talk about this. So it says, too much is hidden from you. And so also know as you're living your life, there's so much that you cannot see. There's so much going on behind the scenes. There's so much to this matrix that you're not aware of. And so what may look like something in the physical is actually probably not true anyway. And just know it is an illusion and everything is mirrored back to you. So whatever is inside of you is what is really happening. Whatever you're feeling, whatever, and I know a lot of it's unconscious, so unconscious programming that is inside of us is also being mirrored back to us, but that's okay because we are accepting those parts of ourselves again, and we are loving those parts of ourselves, and we are also releasing trapped emotions that we've had for eons since birth. The unseen is also about what is happening behind the scenes when it comes to your manifestations. There are things happening that you just don't see right now. And there are mechanisms in the matrix that make you think one thing, but really it's another. And so the unseen is also something to keep in mind while you're going through life. That's why you can be at peace. And even though it looks a certain way in the physical, just know that it's not, and it really is for your highest good. And what is really happening is for you, and that it's in your soul contract. And, and just know it's working for you. Like everything that's happening behind the scenes is for you. Okay. All right. So let's pull some, let's do 3. Let's do the angel board. Let's see what we got here. Let's pull this one. Okay, and then let's see what it is first. So we have money. So some of you might have questions about finance. Okay, I can't see that, sorry. It's too tiny. Okay, and what else question might you have for the angels? Okay, ooh, too many. Okay, we have psychic development. So some of you might have a question about your psychic development. Okay, go back in there. All right, we just need one more question, please. What other question might you have? All right, and then we have spiritual path. And some of you may have a question about your spiritual path. Beautiful. So let's ask some questions about this. So let's start with money. So we're going to do, let's see where money is first of all. Oh, here we go. Let's change the board around. Okay. So we'll just have you pick number 1, or we'll just do 1, 2, and 3. So just pick a number between 1 and 3. Okay. Or whatever intuitively feels right to you. Okay. So first we'll do for number 1 for money. Okay. Where's my little guy? So, we have 1. That's easy. So debt paid. So for those of you who pick number 1, it sounds like your debt will be paid. That's cool. I feel like asking when for you. We might have to do a when. When will that happen? Let's just ask. When will that happen? When will your debt be paid? When will your debt be paid? I have to ask. 3. Okay. For some of you, it's this week. No, I'm sorry, not this week. I apologize. It's not this week. 1, 2, 3 is next year. So by next year, it looks like your debt will be paid. By next year. Yay! Okay, so if you pick number 2, this is your answer for money. We have 2, and so that is increased income. Increased income. Okay, I feel like asking when for you guys. I know it has to do with what like timeline, but just because I did it for group one, we'll do it for group two. When will this happen? When will you have some increased income? Two. It just says very soon. Very soon. Okay, cool. Okay, group three. If you picked number three, five. One, two, three, four, five. Successful deal. Some of you will be making a successful deal under money. And let's get a when will that happen for group three. Okay, you got five. So five, one, two, three, four, five in the springtime. So next spring, it looks like there may be a successful deal for you. That is beautiful. Okay, so now let's take a look at psychic development. Psychic development. So there it is. All right, again, pick a number from 1 to 3, and we'll do psychic development, what you need to be working on with your psychic development. Is this enough to, I might have to do like, let me just see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, I need to be working with 2 dice, but something told me I need to do only 1 dice the first time. But now we're gonna do 2. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna do 2. So let's do, if it was meant to be, it was meant to be. Okay, so now we're gonna do psychic development, so group 1. All right, that is 3. Okay, psychic development, 1, 2, 3. Visions. So for group 1, you need to be working on your visions. Okay, so some of you may have, maybe it has to do with working with your third eye chakra. Okay, cleansing it, energizing it. Some of you may be able to see already, or you're working on seeing auras or seeing spirit or just seeing things that other people cannot see. Awesome. Okay, now let's do group 2. What psychic development should you be working on for group 2? All right, and so this is number 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Meditation. Okay, so for group 2, in order to increase your psychic development, you need to work more on your meditation. Okay, whatever that means to you. Okay, so group 3, we have 2. Interesting. So that has to do with past life regression. So a lot of you, had this psychic development in your past life. It just says past life, actually. It doesn't say past life regression. It says past life. So in your past life, this means you had some kind of gift, some kind of psychic development. And, there is maybe books out there. There is some kind of knowledge out there. Maybe you'll even find it on YouTube on things that you knew in your past lives. And so you can gain that psychic development back. Okay, now let's look at spiritual path. Okay, so pick a number between 1 and 3. Group 1, I'm sorry, this is group 1. Group 1 is 6. Okay, for spiritual path, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open heart. So for some of you, for group 1, we're looking at opening up your heart is going to help you on your spiritual path. So we did do shadow work this week where, oh no, I'm sorry, it was another week. And it might have been the DMs that had the artificial heart. But anyway, it's kind of like a numbness that you might have. And maybe you do relate more to the DM side, by the way. So it's about opening your heart in some way. Okay, maybe just cleaning out the heart chakra, cleansing the heart chakra, activating the heart chakra, the Hertz music for heart chakra. That is going to help you on your spiritual path. Okay, group 2, what's going to help you on your spiritual path? Okay, group 2, we have 7. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's about simplifying your life. Interesting. Okay, so simplifying your life, that could just mean, getting rid of things, like just having things that you love, right? So that could be about, not having so many lists of things to do, right? Simplifying your life is like maybe having a practice. So, when you wake up in the morning, you're going to be doing this, this, and this. Simplifying your life can mean doing what, I don't know, like I forget his name. The Google guy who just, I think, yes, he wears the same outfit every day or something. I don't know. Anyway, whatever it means to you to simplify your life. Clean out the clutter. Don't do things that are distracting. Let's just like do things that are like for your highest good and for your growth, simplifying your life, maybe cutting down on certain activities. All right. And then we have one more. So for group 3, we have 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Support group. Interesting. So it looks like a support group. That could be even like a meetup. Just maybe it could be your soul family. And so other people is going to help you on your spiritual path in some way. So yeah. So what's coming to mind is like a meetup, or it doesn't have to be a support group, but if there is something that happened to you, some kind of trauma or something, that you feel like you need to heal, then a support group is really going to help you along on your spiritual path. All right, well, I hope that was helpful. Now we're going to grab some messages, since this is a twin flame channel and everyone loves messages from their divine counterpart. So we're going to get a message. We like to hear how our counterpart is doing, right? All right. So what do they want to say to us today? What does our divine counterpart, our twin flame, want to say to us today? It says, you still hold a piece of my heart. You still hold a piece of my heart. And I actually got this card before, so it's just like big. The fact that we got this again, that's huge. You hold a piece of my heart. Yeah, that's huge. And just know it's a mirror. So if they feel like you hold a piece of their heart, it's your mirror. That means you are doing the same for them, or you're doing the same for you, which is beautiful. When you get something so such a positive message, just know it's something that you're doing for yourself as well. You are holding a piece of your own heart. You are. It's almost like pieces can also be something that could be mirrored back. But at the same time, knowing, when you're embracing your all parts of you and embracing all parts of others, everyone's a piece of you. Does that make sense? Like everyone's a piece of the puzzle. Okay, it's almost like a mirror. I always have to go there. I'm sorry, because that's just who I am. To make it just a little bit more complicated. But anyway, you hold a piece of my heart is what your divine masculine wants you to know today, which is beautiful. I don't know. Am I being called to do one more? I am. I'm being called to do one more message. Let's just see here. I'm going to do one more message from your divine masculine. One more. What else would they like for us? Well, the collective. What else would the collective DM want the collective DF to know? It says, if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. If I knew then what I knew now, I would have made different choices. Of course. I know. We know that. All right. And then I'm sure we feel the same way as well. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.